Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's week 24 on compound tirzepatide and it's been a wonderful week of weight gain. We got a lot to cover, but make sure you stick around because I have some sick progress photos of my 30-pound weight loss that I'm going to be sharing that I never actually intended to show to anybody. But first, some housekeeping. Now look, after being practically bedridden for a whole month and not really being able to eat a whole lot, a couple of pounds of what I would call restorative weight gain are the least of my worries. I got my appetite back about 2 weeks ago and it's really just been nice to eat like a normal person. I mentioned in my last video that I was unsure how the dose of 7.5 milligrams was working out for me because I had already lost my appetite due to being sick. So I couldn't tell if this dose was strong enough for me or even if the quality from Akita Pharmacy was good. Well, I finished my vial from Akita, and since getting my appetite back, I have been on a 7.5 milligram vial from Red Rock. I must say I am highly annoyed with this compound from Red Rock Pharmacy. This is my second time getting a compound out of Red Rock and my second time being disappointed. I'm getting little to no appetite suppression, which is craziness. This medication is $400 from Orderly Meds. So it is incredibly frustrating to not get the effect that I need from it. I had to shop around for different telehealth companies a couple of months ago, so I've had different experiences with different telehealth companies using different compounding pharmacies. I've now experienced getting prescribed compound from Red Rock from 2 different telehealth companies. Now, originally, when I got my compound through Fridays, I thought that it was just weaker because they told me it was going to be weaker. They were making some changes to how they prescribe the compound. But now that I'm with a different telehealth company and I also got another vial from Red Rock and it feels just as weak, I'm not too happy about it. It's so tempting to get into all of the little details of my annoyances, but my telehealth review is its own video. I know it's late. I should have done it sooner. I am behind. I'm sorry, but it's coming. I promise. Anyway, the point is I might be fucked as far as the next few months go. I originally ordered 1 vial from Orderly Meds that came from Red Rock, and then I went and ordered a 5-month supply from Orderly Meds. Now, the 5-month supply I knew was supposed to come from a different compounding pharmacy so that they would have her longer buds beyond use dates. They messed up my order and I ended up getting only 1 vial. So this was now my second vial from Orderly from Red Rock Pharmacy that I am stuck with. And for these, the buds are fast approaching, so I have to get rid of them as quickly as possible. And by get rid of them, I just mean I have to use them. But I am stuck with these 2 vials. Now, I did go back to Orderly and order the additional 4 vials that I never received. Now, I did get those when I ordered the second time from a different compounding pharmacy as expected. I forget the name as of right now. Maybe I can add it in. But these 4 vials came with 12-month buds beyond use dates, which is fantastic. So I'm praying to the GLP-1 gods that the quality of those vials are what I need. I hope it's exceptional quality because otherwise I'm pretty much out of luck until May when I can order new vials from I'll probably be going back to Mochi at that point. Now that all of that is out of the way, it's actually been a good week. Last week I weighed in at 208 pounds and today I weighed in at 209, which is perfectly fine. I do weigh in daily, so I've been bouncing back and forth between 209 and 210 throughout the whole week. I do still have over 30 pounds of weight loss to celebrate, which is a good thing, but there are times where I feel like I'm barely making a dent. You ever know someone to lose an incredible amount of weight and they just come out and say, I still feel fat, and you just have to look at them like, what? Well, yeah, that's me. These videos help me realize that my progress is significant. I've also reached a point where if for some reason my brain won't recognize the progress that I've made by looking in the mirror, progress comparison photos are my best opportunity at a reality check. So I'm gonna share 3 of my progress photos for you. Just keep in mind that they are a little messy because I never intended to share them. I was taking these photos just kind of along the way for myself. So now that I want to share them, I had to blur certain areas out and cover up my face because the internet be interneting and I wasn't looking all photogenic and photo ready, okay, like I be trying to do in these videos. But I'm gonna go ahead and share them and just bear with me because it's hard looking back, you know? Now, in this first front-facing picture on the left, your left, I was at or close to my starting weight. So that would put me somewhere between 238 and 242 pounds. Unfortunately, again, because I didn't think I was going to be sharing these, I didn't get my exact weight on the date of this picture. But based on what's logged into my scale app and the date of the picture, somewhere between 238 to 242 pounds. Now, the picture on the right, I do have the date for that one. That one was on December 1st, and I weighed in at 212 pounds. So that would be the day that I did my, I think, week 19 weigh-in, where I talked about reaching my 30-pound mile marker, or milestone, I should say. Of course, right away, you can see the difference in my midsection, in my love handles. And I did mention in a previous video, you're not going to be able to see it here, but I did mention that shockingly, I don't know why it was so shocking, but I noticed that my breast had shrunk. So not that I necessarily want you to try to look all hard and figure it out, but I don't know why this is so important to me. But anyway, I noticed that my breast had shrank, and when I took these two comparison photos, before they're blurred out, I can definitely see, like, even in just me kind of covering them with my hands, I can clearly see that, yeah, my boobies are gone. They're going. I mean, they're not completely gone, but they're going. Okay, so in the next picture, I'm facing sideways, and this picture is not, the picture on the left is not from the same day. It's from about a week before, but I think I was about the same weight. Like, it's not a dramatic difference in my weight. This is just a better looking side picture, so I chose to go with this one. And because I wasn't wearing shorts, I had to blur out the bottom part or whatever. And the photo on the right is still that same day of December 1st, weighing in at 212 pounds. Now, in hindsight, there's a couple of things I didn't account for when I was taking these photos because they were unplanned. For example, in the left picture, my arms are kind of crossed, and in the right picture, my arms are stretched out. So that does make a difference in how you see the progress. Like, for example, the bra area, like that bra bulge area kind of sits differently with my arms stretched out versus crossed. It is what it is. This is the best that I have now. But like I said before, I'll take better pictures in the future and try to have the same angles and positions. Now, from the side, I think I've lost an entire roll off my lower back, which is crazy. Like, it makes a difference when I'll show the picture from the back side, but definitely from the side, you can kind of see, like, right above where my glutes would be, the lower back area. You can definitely see that, like, an entire roll has virtually disappeared. I still got some work to do, you know, especially sitting down. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but anyway, I've lost almost an entire roll there, and you can see the progress in like the middle roll area, and then of course the bra hang area, which I hate absolutely so much. Overall, insane progress. Okay, this last picture is a doozy. I'm gonna show you a rear facing photo comparison of my back. And there has to be like a whole lead into this, okay? Because I'm dramatic. So I have hated my back fat since I was a child. I mean a literal like elementary, middle school child. To this day, I still hate Pilates. Pilates didn't do nothing to me. But I hate Pilates because I was a little kid, like 10 years old, trying to do the free Pilates on cable to lose my back fat. It worked a little bit, but that's neither here nor there because I got it now. But I don't like Pilates. I'm scarred from childhood Pilates. Anyway, 2 to 3 years ago, I was losing weight and I decided to specifically target my back fat. I used some non-invasive techniques such as ultrasonic cavitation, radio frequency skin tightening, and also some injections that dissolve fat, locally will dissolve fat, kind of like right under the skin. Now, typically, these are treatments that are better for people that are already close to their goal weight and just want to spot treat a little bit. I was nowhere near my goal weight. I think I was in like the 220s somewhere, but it did help jumpstart my weight loss at the time. That's neither here nor there. The point was I aggressively targeted my back fat, specifically the bra overhang area, and I made a lot of progress. Progress that I did not appreciate, by the way, because in 2023, I gained 40 pounds. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it here somewhere. But I gained 40 pounds and lost all of my progress. And I'm paying for it now. So on this newer weight loss journey, I have a lot more loose skin because I was working my way down from a higher weight. Said all that to say, I think I have made good strides with this back of mine, all right? Unbig Your Back 2025. It was supposed to be Unbig Your Back 2024. I don't know what happened. I got halfway there. You know, halfway through the year, I started changing some things around. But anyway, Unbig Your Back 2025. I'm going to go ahead and show you the before and after picture. On the left is what it looked like at my highest weight, of course. And on the right is what it looks like now. Please ignore my dry skin. As I said, nobody was supposed to see these photos, but you're looking at them now. And in the middle of my back, I just decided to blur out my eczema because it made me more comfortable. So that's what that is. But all of that aside, you can clearly see how I had, you know, more significant back rolls and folds and creases and all of those things. And on the right, you can see that I've made a tremendous amount of progress. Now, I have started to incorporate radio frequency skin tightening again, and it's a challenge. It's a journey. It's much more harder to correct this time around. I do it once a week, and it is not cheap, but loose skin it's a big deal for me. I don't know how close to normal looking it will get, but I see little tiny changes week to week and more dramatic changes over the course of weeks to months. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with that. I'll keep working on the skin tightening. And of course, the Tirzepatide is helping me with the overall body weight and fat loss. My ultimate goal is to lose 100 pounds, which would put me at 142 pounds. I'm 5'3", so healthy weight for my height is between 107 and 140 or 141 pounds. I think I know people hate BMI and it's a flawed system for sure, but one thing that I will not justify into existence is pure and utter obesity or morbid obesity for me and for my body. Like, I was borderline morbid obese for my height, and that just wasn't okay with me. So I want to get, I won't say as close to a healthy weight as possible. I mean, 142 is like right there on the edge of like, boop, you're overweight. And a couple pounds down, it's like, boop, you're not overweight. So whatever, I just want to get as close to that area as possible. With that in mind, my weight loss goal is part health concern and part vanity. I want to be at a healthy-ish weight and not carry around that excess body weight. I mean, for God's sakes, if you have not seen the video of me carrying my dog around, my 30 freaking pound dog, he might even be 35 pounds. But either way, it's a lot of weight. And I did that to test what it would be like to carry that weight around after I had lost it off of my body. And I have no desire to go back to that. So I can't even imagine losing another 60 to 65 pounds off of my body. That would be insane. But we're going to do it. The vanity part is that I seriously just want this back fat to go. Like, it has to go. I don't know what else to say other than I want my body to feel and look as good as possible. Yes, I want my numbers to be great, but I want to look good. I want to feel good. And I don't know if my back fat will be gone at 160 pounds. I don't know if it'll be gone at 140 pounds. Like, I don't know. Because I'm also working on building muscle too, there's a very good chance that I could get to a weight that's above 140 pounds and say, you know what, I look good, I feel good, I'm at a comfortable level of health. I think I'm just going to stop here. Or I could get to 140 pounds and I'm like, what the fuck? I still have rolls, or I still don't feel as good. I still feel heavy. Maybe I need to lose another 10 to 15 pounds to feel, lighter on my feet. I don't know. We're just going to see. I'm kind of like not necessarily winging it. I have a goal, which is 100 pounds. As of the starting of my weight loss journey, I started out 100 pounds overweight. That's unacceptable for me. So the goal is to lose that 100 pounds and then kind of go from there. But there is a chance that I could either stop sooner because I'm happy with my progress, or I could keep going to 110 or 120 pounds. So we're going to keep chipping away at this body fat until I feel like I've reached a place that I can comfortably live with. Okay, that was an ordeal. If you've made it this far in this video, you absolutely have to drop a comment letting me know where you are in your GLP-1 journey or your weight loss journey. And if you're not on either journey, go ahead and leave a comment anyway. It's not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna go work on this telehealth review video because I keep saying it's coming and then it doesn't come. And I know somewhere someone is waiting for this video. I just have to brace myself for how annoying it's gonna be to talk about some of this stuff. But I'm gonna go work on that. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing. And until next time, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.